Hey everybody, sorry about yesterday's episode. I actually think I did really well on the commentary in last episode, and that sucks because that audio is gone forever as I accidentally, didn't turn on my microphone because I was busy recording another video. Yeah, sorry about that. However, they changed what the Ring of Multistrike looks like. That's why. They also made it more expensive, it seems, so I mean, that makes sense. It seems like it was a little too accessible before. Like, it's like literally a double damage upgrade, and it just... Oh, that's a cool sword. I want that all over my body. Alright. And... Oh. And... Ooh. There's some money. I doubt we're gonna get 15,000 on this level, but you know what? I can hope. There's some more money. Stop playing games with my heart game. Quit playing games with my heart is what I meant to say there. I was trying to make a reference to a old favorite song of mine, but that did not end up coming out correctly, so what you're left with me is stuttering and showing how well I do at speaking. Alright, I want you. I'll go with the abacus if I can't buy that, because I would like to see how some of the items interact now, as opposed to how they did before when I played. I said in the last couple videos, I've noticed that it seems like they patched it heavily, and I also said I don't really read patch notes. I wait for you guys to tell me, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, 50 gold. Alright, so looks like we're going on without that, so let's go buy the abacus. Gold never hurt anybody. And even with that, grinding the entire level, there's no way we can afford that. So maybe in future runs, we'll actually save some of the money that we start with and then go from there. I think that'd be a good idea. Because it was possible, I think, if I farmed everything on the level, to probably get 10,000 on the first zone. Probably not, 15,000 though. Just saying. Okay, we do deal 10 damage right now. Hopefully we can get a spiked piece so we can see what the new damage upgrade is. So there's our food shop, which means to me that there's probably... Oh, that's not what I thought was going to be here. I thought the pentagram was going to be down here, but looks like we found the blueprints. So, that's lucky. We don't have to search the floor anymore for the blueprints. Ooh, okay. Damn webs. Okay. So once we hit 5,000, let's go back and pick that up. There's a chest. I like that totem. It's pretty good. There's a pentagram. Pretty interesting order for them to put the level, but it's okay. And I know I haven't gone to the forest, but I feel like I should buy all of the cemetery blueprints before I move on to the forest blueprints. Call me crazy. Okay, Shaman help. Ow. Those were two instances of very bad damage, but that's alright. Let's pretend that they won't have long-lasting consequences on their health. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I shouldn't have moved. Okay, we got one. 2. We got 5,000. There we go. Let's go back and buy the blueprint while we can. Whoop. Clicked out of the game. Okay. No more spike trap injuries, okay? Now, if I weren't still collecting the blueprints, this would be a very good time to buy food. However, we are still collecting blueprints, and I would like to fill out our town as fast as possible. I feel like, hat of speed, okay. I feel like the more full we get our town, the more blueprints, the more villagers in general we have in our town, the more of a chance we have to beat the game. And I feel like it kind of gives a Rogue Legacy vibe to the game. I haven't mentioned Rogue Legacy since the first episode of this, but it does give me that feeling, except the runs don't seem as fluid, because in Rogue Legacy you were very aware that you were supposed to die, like hyper aware of it, because the game's all about your heritage, and like you respawn as your child after you die. In this, it's just kind of like, oh well, whatever, you died. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just takes a little bit to get in that mindset for this game for me, where you have to realize that every run, it may be really similar, like exactly like Rogue Legacy, but it still can be different depending on how well you play. Because I have a lot of fun watching people play Rogue Legacy, and I have a lot of fun playing Rogue Legacy also, but the runs do technically change based on the equipment and the skills chosen at the beginning of it, and the class given to you. Unfortunately, in this game, so far, I don't have the ability to choose a different kind of class, race, character, so it kind of ends up being the same run every time. Which is why I try to pick up new items and whatnot. Try to make it a little more interesting for you guys, because I know, as a viewer, you want to see something new, at least every once in a while. That was a long rant for something very simple. Oh, you mimics are not my favorite thing in the world. I really wish you could hit those while they were still treasure chests. Maybe the reason you can't is because the way they spawn is like, the random chance is like calculated after you click on them. Like, instead of an item, sometimes it drops a mimic. Maybe that's how it's calculated, and if that's the case, that's kind of rough, honestly. So remember, we do have Poison Totem. I haven't really been using that to my... like, I haven't used it at all, in fact. On Zombie Warlord, it could be a huge asset and keep us from going ghost form before we go to the sewers. Unless we find food, in which case it doesn't really matter. Boomerang sounds awesome. Thank you. I'm done. So we're fighting the boss in his full form. Alright. I can't believe I have really poor awareness of spike traps, I realize. Okay, 5,500 gold when we start the game, that's not bad. And remember next time that we decided that we're not buying anything from the shop when we first start. Okay. Spiked gauntlets. There we go. And abacus. We already own the abacus, so dungeon map. So now we get to see... Okay, yeah, they changed the way damage items work. Now we deal 15 damage per swing instead of 10. Yeah, anti-venom ring is not really worth getting rid of Multistrike, to be honest. So instead of each damaging item only increasing your damage by 1, now each damaging item increases your damage by 5, which is incredible. Like, that makes this game much more playable, and maybe I can get a little more mileage out of it because of that. Okay, guys. And that means we kill zombies in one hit. The living zombies, not the zombie corpse. Or the zombie ghost. Okay, yeah. There we go. Zombie warlord, huh? Oh, we already killed it. Wow. So boomerang plus damage upgrade plus Ring of Multistrike makes me a little more cocky than I should be, I guess. Oh, the poison. There we go. We did it. Okay, thank you for the health. Really? We got the boomerang. Using the boomerang. That's awesome. So, Cemetery 3 complete. At least we're on the sewers. Wow. Okay. Okay, you. They spread out the switches really well on this one. Put them all right next to assortments of exploding barrels. Oh, we destroyed that from around the corner. There we go. Wow. I'm okay with that. Don't want to take damage like that. Go. Is there more enemies somewhere? Oh. You can do better than that. There we go. Oh, there's actually another door in here. Didn't see that. Hello. Alright. Sorry, I went quiet there for a little while. Oh, let's keep going. Sure, sewer 2. Soul orb. Yeah, it's you guys I hate. There we go. Let's go up. So there's the chest you open with the slime key. You have to be living to do it. Okay. That is one expensive blueprint, sir. Or madam. Alright. If we happen to get... Is it 20,000? Yeah. If we happen to get 20,000, I guess we'll come back. Unless we find a food shop, in which case we'll buy as much as we can, of course. Because I'm hungry. Raja needs food? His master's not, like, around anymore. Who's feeding him? Well, I guess he is dead already. My bad. Oh! There was a time where I said I'd buy food if he had any. And then I did. So... Villager on floor 2. Is that the pattern for the sewers? I don't know. Alrighty, you. 500 gold? Sounds awesome. Yeah. Stay away. So we totally would have had enough money by the end of this floor. I know. But we're at full health, and I feel a lot better about that than I would about having a new blueprint. Yeah, this is a amazing crowd control item. Okay, scratching. There we go. Whoop. Oh, there we go. There we go. And you. Who's left? Okay, so that... Remember that... a couple videos back I said I confirmed that you don't get hurt by those when you're a ghost. Well, yeah, that's true. But you also never get hurt by poison, so it's kind of silly for me to have thought I would have taken any damage there, but, you know, rules of video games don't stand in the shit, and you won't take damage, so I just assumed that we would take a whole lot of damage if we went into that. See you later. No, 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 no. I don't like this. You guys just stay back. Oh, okay. Okay. Of course there's a goo monster. Oh, we got frozen and the Zora shot us. Okay. Well, we have... That was only 19 minutes. We can play again. I'll say that. 6,000. What do we have here? Alright, we almost have enough for the Elven tunic. So we can see what that does. And I say we go without anything, so that maybe if something really nice pops up... Maybe if anything exciting pops up in the first shop, we can afford it. Okay. Especially with 7,000 gold, that's nice. A little more on this run. There's an enemy in here. Dark Iron Boots. Extra health, always welcome. Okay. Ooh. Owls galore. That owl is kind of invisible for me, so I'm assuming through YouTube's darkening process, it was like super dark for you. Okay. Okay, we didn't find the shop, so let's go look for it. We have 10,000 gold. If that's not enough to buy the item from it, it's quite enough to buy like a blueprint or something from the first level. Let's not get nothing from the first level. Alright. Here's the shop. Trickster helm, trickster ring. Sure, let's raise our trickiness this time. I have no idea what that means. Because I believe both of them increases trickiness, increases totem power, increases trickiness, increases soul power. So we have like a mage set right now. This set looks like the demon set that existed beforehand that lowered your alignment, which I'm assuming was converted to trickiness, and it also increased your power. And I'm assuming since they increased the amount that the spiked set does, they didn't want to modify this to suit the same changes, so they actually changed what it did, and I'm okay with that. Ring fire defense. Yeah, I'm tricky. I'm gonna keep the tricky. There's the pentagram that's no longer a pentagram. Come on. Okay. And we got the monster manual. Come on, let's go to the second floor. Let's hurry up with this run. Ooh, not that hurried. Oh, we lost 30 health on one room. Not the best play I've ever had. Oh, of course there was a zombie in there. Why wouldn't there be? I was actually kind of hoping my double increase in soul power would help me alleviate my owl problem. But it doesn't seem like that was the case. Okay. That's scary. You're a dick. That owl is a huge waste of space. Oh! The monster manual even shows how much health these nubs have now? Totally thought it didn't before. There we go. Let's go on to the second floor. Let's at least try to get the villager on this run. That becomes the main issue for us. We're on Cemetery 3, so it's very plausible that we can do that. And it just dawned to me that we could have come back to life on that last floor. Seems kind of silly that we didn't. Oh my god. Hello. Yes, I'll take the axe. Okay, so we don't quite kill the owl with one bouncy axe. Ooh. Killed one great owl. Ugh. We are not doing the best. There's the boss room. We don't want to go there. We want to go maybe the opposite of that. Towards the 4321 is the cost of the poison totem. Just notice that. Alright, let's go back up because I didn't want to go back here. The wind channels are kind of annoying in that they start up before you're even out of the door. Oh, not my favorite room. There we go. Okay. There we go. I was kind of hoping to bounce hit that guy, but to no avail. Ooh, 20 health left to go find the villager, huh? I'll tell you one thing, we are getting better at the cemetery, even though I'm dead right now. Ooh. Alright, you. Two hits on a wall bounce seems pretty good. Oh no. Oh no, that mimic ruined us. I don't know what we could have done after I ran into that corner, but that first run was okay. Good enough for me to feel okay about today's episode. Thanks for watching, and if you have any comments on what I can do to do better to increase my win ratio over my death ratio, please let me know. I'm very welcome to suggestions, or just hopeful comments. You can do it, sort of stuff. Maybe you can like spirit bomb my way to a victory. But anyway, once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.